I thought the day I lost my job with a salary of over 70 million Vietnamese dongs a month would be the day I completely broke down. It wasn't. I didn't cry when I signed my resignation letter. I cried 6 months later, when I looked at my dwindling savings and realized I would soon be unable to help my parents pay off their bank debt. I'm a 33-year-old woman. Until 6 months ago, I worked as an operations manager for a large corporation. Looking from the outside, I had what many people would consider a dream career. A stable position, a good income, and a clear path for advancement. But the biggest goal in my heart was never a bigger house or a better car. I simply wanted to work hard for a few more years so I could help my parents finish paying off their largest bank loan. I believed that by 2027 or 2028, they would finally be able to live without that burden. When I first graduated, I was fortunate enough to work with great leaders. They valued my attitude more than my experience. I worked hard, never complained about long hours, and was always willing to take on extra responsibilities. Over time, I earned their trust, received promotions, and eventually became a department manager. Managing people was never easy. There were disagreements, arguments, and difficult conversations. But once the work was done, everyone moved on. I had never experienced anyone deliberately trying to sabotage me. I truly believed that if I sincerely helped others grow, they would treat me with the same kindness. I was wrong. Just before the Lunar New Year, Human Resources asked me to attend a meeting. I assumed it was about year-end planning. Instead, they played an audio recording. It was my voice. The recording had been secretly made by one of my own subordinates, a person I had mentored, supported, and given every opportunity to develop. My mind went completely blank. Our company had a policy that promotion decisions could not be shared before the official announcement. During our year-end conversation, this employee asked whether they would be promoted. Earlier, when I had discussed the possibility with them, they had clearly told me they didn't want a promotion because they preferred work-life balance and didn't want additional management responsibilities. So when they asked again, I honestly told them they wouldn't be promoted this year. Then they asked who would be promoted. Without thinking much about it, I answered. I believed the information would become public soon anyway. I also encouraged them, telling them that their professional skills were excellent and that if they became more willing to take on leadership responsibilities, I would do my best to recommend them for promotion the following year. At that moment, I believed I was helping someone. I had no idea every word was being secretly recorded. I asked HR whether they had listened to the entire conversation or only a selected part. They said they had heard everything. They even admitted they understood my intentions. They believed I genuinely cared about developing my team. Then came the sentence that ended everything. Policy is policy. That was it. For nearly 5 hours, they questioned me. Sometimes they spoke gently, suggesting that I resign voluntarily to protect my employment record. Other times, they emphasized that I had violated company policy.
I was shocked, exhausted, and emotionally numb. I wasn't in the right state of mind to defend myself. Looking back now, I still wonder whether things would have been different if I had stayed calmer. I wanted to ask why secretly recording someone without their consent wasn't considered a serious issue. Why would a large corporation accept such evidence without questioning the motive behind it? It was obvious someone had deliberately set a trap. Yet in the end, I was the only one held responsible. Eventually, I signed my resignation letter. I walked out of the office. I still didn't cry. For the past 6 months, I've been applying for jobs almost every day. At first, I searched for positions with similar salaries. Then I lowered my expectations to 50 million Vietnamese dongs, then 40 million,
even considering taking on multiple jobs just to make up the difference. Nothing has worked. The hardest part isn't paying my own bills. It's thinking about my parents. They still don't know I've been unemployed for 6 months. Every month, I've continued sending money home, using my savings and unemployment benefits because I don't want them to worry. But savings don't last forever. Every month, the balance gets smaller. Soon, I'll have to tell them the truth, that I lost my job, that I may no longer be able to help them financially. That's the moment that finally made me cry. Not because I lost a high-paying position, not because someone I trusted betrayed me, not because 6 months of job hunting have led nowhere, but because I feel like I'm failing the 2 people who have spent their entire lives supporting me. My parents have never once demanded money from me. They never expected me to carry their financial burdens. Helping them has always been my own choice. Now, for the first time, I may no longer be able to keep that promise. Some people tell me I should fight back. Others say I should let it go and start over. Some believe I was wrong because I violated company policy, even if my intentions were good. Maybe they're all right in different ways. I don't know. What I do know is that some lessons come at an incredibly high price. Sometimes the greatest pain isn't losing your dream job. It's realizing you may no longer be strong enough to support the people who have always supported you. I'll allow myself to cry today. Tomorrow, I'll keep sending out resumes, attending interviews, and hoping for another chance. And maybe one day, this will become just another chapter of my life, instead of an open wound. If you were in my position, would you fight until the end, or would you walk away and start over?
Every secret has a weight, and tonight, we shared just a piece of it. What would you do if you were in their shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If this story kept you on the edge of your seat, please give it a like and share it with someone who loves a good mystery. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our anonymous circle. Thank you for listening to Hidden Confessions. Keep your secrets safe. Until next time.